What are two things Kohl's can do to sell Arcade1up that Target already does? It's not like Target is giving away Arcade1ups, but they're doing two things better than Kohl's is doing. And in fact, Kohl's can do this to get us more business. I'm going to get into that along with the return of the shark fins. Just kind of touching briefly on Golden Axe at $4.49. I wanted to see if a 20% off coupon actually worked on an Arcade1up. I did have about 59 minutes to make this decision, so I went ahead and added it to my cart. And of course I went with Golden Axe. I mean, you guessed it, we've been talking about this cab. And if you use your Kohl's card, you get $33.75 for your rewards. And you know, I know about the Kohl's Cash and everything, and I'm going to get into Kohl's Cash. But here we go. The coupon does not work. All the exclusions, so when you see that 20%, it is shaded. Unfortunately, you're not able to use any coupons. And we all knew this because pretty much 80 to 85% of everything at Kohl's doesn't work. We cannot use any of these coupons for. I'm going to get into why Kohl's doesn't really excite me to get any Arcade1up from them versus why I would rather go to Target, and a lot of people do. There's two huge reasons why not to shop at Kohl's right now. And it's not like I haven't bought any Arcade1ups from Kohl's. I actually bought my NBA Jam Countercade. There was an incentive here. I mean, the price was down. I had some Kohl's Cash to use, and that's the thing about Kohl's Cash is we only have like 10 days to use it. So when they say, you know, we'll give you $65, $80, $90 Kohl's Cash for buying, you know, a $600-700 Arcade1up, that's great. But what are you going to use it for? You have 10 days to decide. Do you really want to have two Arcade1ups on your Kohl's card? That same billing cycle? I mean, it's a lot to ask. It is standard that major brands like Tommy Hilfiger are those exclusions, like they won't work. You cannot use coupons on Tommy Hilfiger, Under Armour, even Nike. And if you were going to come across any Arcade1ups, it would be in this area, in the electronics, where you see stuff like the Atari 200. And I can understand how some of these coupons won't work on a lot of these vacuum cleaners. I mean, you come here, you can pick these things up right now. I mean, there's no Arcade1ups here. You're getting incentives for shopping at Kohl's, there's no doubt about it. But the problem is it's so much harder to go online and to pick something out versus coming to a store, seeing Arcade1ups. And we're not going to see Arcade1ups here. So what can they do besides offer us Kohl's Cash that doesn't expire in 10 days? There's a lot of great things at Kohl's, don't get me wrong, and there's plenty to choose from. There's plenty of things that you can pick to spend your Kohl's Cash on. I'm not for the Kohl's Cash. Like, it's not going to talk me into spending money, buying an arcade here. I'd rather have some kind of a discount. You know, if a coupon doesn't work, let's say Golden Axe for $4.49. Is it too much to ask to just take it down to $3.99? That was the original GameStop price last July that a lot of people got it for. A lot of people would purchase that for $3.99. $50 makes a huge difference if we're feeling we get some kind of incentive instead of just throwing a bunch of Kohl's Cash at us. That's what Kohl's can do better. They can give us some kind of a discount because, I mean, we can search this whole store and maybe there is one or two countercades stuffed in somewhere. And we have seen that in the past where you think it's going to be, you know, in the electronics department and it's jammed by some suitcases. But it's not like we're going to see X-Men here or Golden Axe or Shack Jam. What is the incentive? Like, I'm just like, how does Kohl's just want to sit on all this inventory? Who is buying Arcade1ups from Kohl's right now? Especially when they're not giving Kohl's Cash. And don't get me wrong, like, I have done that in the past where at least I get that Kohl's Cash. But the thing is, guys, no matter how much they're throwing at us, we're still spending that price on that cabinet. You're still spending that $5.99. Even though, well, I'm getting $70 Kohl's Cash. You're still going to get that statement, you know, and we can justify it all we want. I once justified it for a pair of sunglasses that actually I never wear. And it's kind of a lesson learned that don't just get something because they're throwing something your way, like a buy one get half off. You know, if the Kohl's cash didn't expire and you were able to, you know, hold on to it and put it towards another arcade, that would get me to come back. It'd be just building up points just like anything else, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Target Circle. The fact that you only have so much time, it's like at games, right? You know, we'll give you a cheaper price on the ALP if you order right now. Like, we don't want to be pressured to order. We want to be able to save this, build up some points, and then come back. I mean, you got our business. We'll come back again and again and shop here. But your coupons don't work. And I don't expect them to work on something like Nike or Under Armour because we're just so used to it. But when you see stuff online that's not even here, what are they doing here? Are you trying, even Best Buy does 24-hour sales. Yeah, sometimes your order gets canceled at Best Buy, but at least you're gonna get a better deal than just some Kohl's cash that's not gonna be around 11 days from now. But unlike Target, you can build up your circle points and they won't expire as long as you keep shopping. And you don't have to do it every day. It's just like every couple of weeks, every month. I think you have a year until it expires. You can just keep building. The only thing that does expire is that 5% off birthday coupon they give you. But your points are there. And that's why I wanted to tie in back to the fence. Golden Axe. Do you shop at Kohl's? Do you go to Target? And the whole 5% coupon, how it expires, my birthday is far enough out that when I do get that 5%, I don't think that $4.49 is still gonna be on sale. I don't think it's gonna get any lower than $4.49. We have waited almost 2 months. It's been sitting at this price. It's just a matter of time before I really believe it's gonna be $5.49 again. And because, like I've been saying, that it's now or never. Like, if you're gonna buy something that's been sitting in stock while we're waiting for new releases, we have like 2 months, 3 months to make that decision before new stuff does come out, because you're gonna think about something and then there's gonna be a new cabinet. You're like, I should have picked up that deal, 40% off Pepsi products, and I missed out again. I honestly, guys, I think kind of talking myself into making a purchase tonight. I might go with Golden Axe. Mario, I have tried to get Ninja Turtles in Time 2 different times now, and my order got canceled. I'm still gonna try to get Turtles in Time. The thing about Golden Axe is there's no online play. It's gonna happen, guys. I will find it. It's just not gonna be at Best Buy. And it's not gonna be new either. I mean, it's probably gonna be my first used cabinet, like a shredder, that I ever get. And I'm on Marketplace, searching for Turtles in Time. And I have Target Circle points burning a hole in my pocket, and I'm afraid of missing out on that price. As much as I want it to come down more, as much as I want to build up more points, even wait for that 5% coupon. Ooh, they have another Fright figures. So they moved them back by the collectible. So if you're looking for these, they're back, the collector spot, the adult action figures. They moved them from the toy line. Actually, where all the action figures are. So it's a toy line. Yeah, I like this. I don't know which one I like better. Golden Axe still showing up at $4.49, and what they do is they keep moving it out. Like, it ends this day, it ends that day. They always keep pushing out, but eventually I did see a couple other arcades that it went back to full price, and I'm just afraid of coming on here and seeing it back at $5.49. $100 off. Do I keep building my points, or do I use them on Golden Axe? Am I afraid that that sale's not gonna go, or do I chance it? I've been chancing a lot. Do we keep building? Here's the cliffhanger for our walk and talk. Will I pick up Golden Axe, or am I gonna chance it? And I'm gonna think about it, but I'll have an answer on our next video. You know, it's just a cabinet that we talk about, and going back and forth. You know, the timing on, do we buy now? Do we wait? Got a lot of points. To be continued, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. The only downside of building your points is every time you check out, you're prompted, like, do you want to use that now? Eventually, you're going to hit the wrong button, and you're going to use some of those points up, and it's going to be like, oh my gosh, did I just use up, what was that, $92? Target Circle? What's the math on that? I do have $30 gift card for Target too, so $449 minus about 120. You know, we just bought some stuff. Take 124 off of that. It's not a bad price.